What's up? It's your boy, Major Spin in the flesh, and today I just want to make a quick video to talk to you about the best way I've found to find people to actually play tennis with. And it's kind of obvious, kind of feel like it goes without saying, but it is to just go out to the courts and practice and talk to people whenever you get a chance to. When I started playing again about 5 months ago, I was kind of lost as to where to find people to play with. It's like, I was checking Facebook and other apps and stuff, and it was hard to really get a vibe for my city's like tennis scene and how many people were active in it. And what I found is just going out and practicing and being social has been such a game changer for finding people to play with and hit regularly with that I wish somebody had told me that when I had started back, because I'm such an overthinker. I'm an introvert. So if you're like me, you're analyzing all the best ways to do this. And if you're not like me, then you don't need this video. You already know this. It's pretty common sense. Not going to lie. But it's been just like last week, I went to go practice my serve, and the first courts I went to weren't available. There was a team practicing there. I was like, okay, I'll go to these other courts. And then there's a pickleball event going on, but the tennis courts were still open, thankfully. And I was just practicing serves and noticed, someone warming up, and then two more people showed up, and there was never a fourth. So whenever I was done with my serves, I just, was like, hey, you need a fourth you want to hit with? And worked in. And it was super cool, super chill. And everyone I've ever talked to with at tennis courts has been really friendly, really nice. And I feel like what better way to get to know people that actually play. Now, of course, there's, a lot to be said for these apps and stuff, but I feel like that's kind of a different video. That's not the point of what I'm trying to get at. And I feel like this is the most actionable thing you can do to get into the sport, or if you're coming back, whatever. It's just the best way to meet people. Just go be social. And I guess it's a bit of a revelation for me, because when I was growing up playing tennis, I only played with my dad. There wasn't a tennis scene in the small town I grew up in. We would never see anyone else at the tennis courts while we were practicing. Whereas when I go in the evening after work, or I go in the morning on a weekend, I almost always see at least one other person playing tennis, if not, groups of people. So they're out there, depending on, your city and circumstances, all that. It's going to be a little bit different, right? But it's the best place to start and actually get to meet people. So appreciate you watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. I always appreciate that. And leave a comment below of your experiences meeting people at the courts. Hopefully they're positive. But until next time, peace.